This mechanical tip is brought to you by King Chrome, professional quality tools.
Hey guys, today we're talking about off-road chain and sprocket maintenance. It's fairly vital to have it well maintained and adjusted for performance and also longevity. So the first thing you want to do is basically inspect it. Make sure your chain's in good condition, no X-rings or O-rings are hanging out, your chain link is on, not too worn and facing in the right direction, which is that way. Your sprockets are in good condition, your sprocket bolts and your front nut is tensioned and not loose. And then we move on to cleaning it and lubricating it and then finally adjusting it. First of all, you just want to make sure it's nice and clean and free of dirt. Motor will offer a chain clean. Or you can use CRC or WD-40 just to clean it down, either with a rag or a brush. After that, use your chain lube of choice. Lubricate it nicely just by spraying it and lubricating either the outside and the inside. You also want to inspect that your rollers are all intact and not too worn out. In regards to chain adjustment, different manufacturers give you different adjustments and different swing arms work in different ranges of how tight the chain gets when there's weight on it. But as a rule for this Kawasaki KXF 250, basically you want to have about 50 to 60 mil slack just from this adjustment here. For a final check, you'd take the bike off the stand, put a little bit of weight or the rider on the bike, and you just want to make sure there's at least about 30 mil of slack at the chain. To make chain adjustments, moving the wheel either back or forward, we'd loosen off the axle with a breaker bar. In this instance, a 32 mil socket. Crack that nut, and then you just crack these lock nuts, move the whole wheel back via the thread evenly. You can either count the swing arm adjustments from the front or the back and just make sure the wheel's even, or you can string along the bike and actually do it the old school way and make sure that wheel is completely in line with the front. The choice is yours. When tensioning everything up, you want to make sure the wheel's all the way completely forward. A little trick you can do is actually put a rag in the chain, push the wheel forward, which will hold it up against those adjusters. When you've got that in place, you can tension your axle nut to either the recommended settings, or my advice is to just maybe take it back a few notches and get a really happy medium, nice torque setting that's going to work for you, especially if you're at the track or out in the bush and you want to basically remove your axle with a really small wrench. You don't want to be going and tightening it 100 Newton meters plus and then not being able to get your rear wheel out for a tube change. So I think the threshold would be, you say for instance on this bike it's 108 Newton meters. I would say that'd be a threshold. If you went too tight after that, you're either damaging the thread, putting a lot of pressure on your wheel bearings and your spacers and creating heat. But in regards to not tightening it enough, well obviously you don't want the axle to come loose on you. So a lot of the time I'll do it by hand, just from doing so many over the years, but I guess about 80 Newton meters is enough depending on how large your axle is. So then that way you can get your wheel out, with your tool that you keep in your tool bag.